She is the queen of the power of ice and snow. Waving room. Freeze the whole world. She has a sister. Is the most powerful witch in the south. Not only has a golden body that is immortal and immortal, also has a pair of deadly feet. Just a light touch will take the life of the king of a country. With the death of the king, Sister Theron becomes queen. With powerful magic, she quickly won kingdom after kingdom. Just as Theron was about to take over the entire north, but found her sister Leia, even flirting with a man. So Theron warned his sister, the women in the family are all talented. If you are addicted to children's private affairs, can't awaken the mighty power. At this time, Leia was already pregnant with a man's child. No one can stop this. With the birth of a child, Leia is going to run away with a man, but when she went out on a date as promised, the castle where the baby was located suddenly caught fire. Everything inside turned to ashes, and the murderer was the man Leia loved. Intense bereavement inspired Leia's powerful magic. She raised her hand and froze the man she once loved. Become a ruthless snow queen. Leia robs babies from all over the world, then bring it back to the extremely cold land for cultivation. Even African children are not spared. Under brutal training, Leia has a terrible army. They fought everywhere and established the kingdom of ice and snow. Leia grants them endless wealth and power. There is only one prohibition that will kill you. There is only one law in my kingdom. No love allowed. However, the more forbidden things, often more alluring. In this elite team, the two most powerful warriors fall in love for a long time. Immediately settled for life. This day, Brother Hammer and Sarah decide to run away. But the actions of the two, all under Leia's watch. A former comrade turns into an enemy, but together, the two are invincible. At this time, the Snow Queen raises her hand and sacrifices an ice wall. Divide them. Sarah was then pierced by a sword. Brother Hammer was also thrown into the river. In the following years, Leia's reign grows stronger. But her sister Theron, was defeated by Snow White. Only one magic mirror remains. Snow White saw the evil of this magic weapon. Send it to the Holy Land. Halfway, the escorts were wiped out. Snow White immediately sent someone to look for the magic mirror, and the Hammer brother who survived by chance is one of them. Leia also learns of her sister's fate. She ordered her men to retrieve the magic mirror. With this powerful magic weapon, she can make the army stronger. Soon, Leia's subordinates met with Brother Hammer. Brother Hammer was outnumbered and quickly lost. Crucial moment. A familiar figure appeared, defeated all enemies, and that's Sarah. What they both saw that day. Illusions made by Leia with an ice wall. Hammer thinks Leia is dead, and Leia thought Hammer had abandoned her. After resolving the misunderstanding, the two rushed to the scene of the incident immediately. Soon, they found the annihilated escort. Brother Hammer found that these soldiers did not encounter the enemy, but kill each other. A golden arrow was also found at the scene. It should be a goblin. They covet gold jewelry. The magic mirror should have been taken away by them. Everyone rushed to the lair where the goblins were. Just want to talk to these. Dealing with greedy guys. A war is inevitable. A goblin with golden horns suddenly appeared. Start looking at the intruder in front of you. At this time, the Hammer brother was ecstatic. I'm familiar with this look. Packing it shouldn't be a problem. Goblin finds out that someone has stolen its jewels. Attack them instantly. Take advantage of the time it fights with Brother Hammer. The dwarves hold the magic mirror and run away. Under the joint attack of Brother Hammer and Sarah, the goblins are soon seriously injured. Just before dying, it howls. Attracts nearby companions. A strong dragon can't beat the snake. At this time, Brother Hammer can only escape for his life. As more and more goblins surround, Hammer is in a tough fight. Sarah sees the weapons of human soldiers. In an instant, there is a way. She has goblin blood on her arrows, then fired it up. With the goblins in the distance getting shot, they burn instantly. The remaining goblins fled, and the Hammer brother also recovered a small life. People resting on the spot in the forest. They didn't realize it yet. Compared to goblins, the magic mirror in front of you is the most terrifying. As the cloth covering the magic mirror was blown away, Hammer got the first shot. In mind at this time, a voice kept urging him to kill Sarah. To prevent yourself from getting out of control and hurting others, Hammer asked Sarah to kill herself first. At this time, the earth is suddenly covered with a layer of frost. It's the Snow Queen's army that has arrived. Leia slowly walked into the crowd. Just lift your finger. Easily frozen two dwarves into statues. Under her fascination, Leia suddenly drew her longbow. An arrow hit Brother Hammer in the chest, followed by the army, back to the Ice Kingdom. After the enemy is far away, the hammer suddenly bounced off the ground. Sarah's arrow hits Hammer's pendant, just to hide his life. Hammer, put on your gear. Immediately set off to save your lover. Leia has returned to the castle with the magic mirror. She is standing in front of the mirror, chanted the familiar mantra. Mirror, mirror, tell me. Who is the most beautiful person in the world? Golden liquid flows out of the magic mirror. They keep coming together, finally in front of Leia. turned into Theron. Theron was not defeated by Snow White. I just hid myself in a magic mirror. Her now has become stronger than ever. Next, Theron will use Leia's army. Take back everything lost. The next day, all fighters are gathered. Leia officially declares war on Snow White. At this time, Brother Hammer, who has already sneaked into the castle, shot a dark arrow at Leia. Just these little tricks. Can't get into Theron's eyes at all. Sarah wanted to take the opportunity to sneak attack. She was also frozen in place by Leia. Soon, Brother Hammer and Sarah are locked up. Theron intends to take this opportunity. Increase your dominance in the Ice Kingdom. So it was decided to publicly execute these rebels. The black liquid keeps condensing into spikes. Theron delivers the fatal blow. Easily swept the soldiers present. At this time, a wall of ice blocks all attacks. Leia has had enough of this sister. To know, now in this ice and snow kingdom, she is the only ruler. Angry Theron unintentionally told the truth. Leia's lover was actually bewitched by her. Just set fire to the castle. Because the magic mirror prophesied, Leia's child will replace Theron. Be the most beautiful woman in the world. This truth makes Leia hard to accept. The two sisters instantly turned against each other. At this time, Brother Hammer has brought other people, attacked over the ice wall. Theron has a golden body and is invulnerable. Ordinary people can't handle her at all. At this time, Leia jumped up and hugged Theron tightly, ready to freeze her into an ice sculpture. The result was an arrow pierced through the heart, fell to the ground and lost the battle. Theron turned and condensed black spikes, the hammer that keeps shooting in the distance. This scene seems familiar. At this time, Brother Hammer feels himself living in the shadow of another character. Take this opportunity. Leia unleashes the power of ice and snow. Freeze the magic mirror in the distance. She has seen. The magic mirror is Theron's body. At the same time, Brother Hammer also understands. He threw out the hatchet in his hand at the last minute. With the death of Leia and Theron, the ice and snow that enveloped the kingdom gradually melted. This battle for love finally got the